All right. Good morning or afternoon, depending on what block you're in. Hope everybody's doing well. Mr. George here, and it is September 30th. So at this point, I assume you've been dispersed, and hopefully you found this video on Canvas, which will outline the expectations today. So here we go, the navigator now. Okay, please make sure title page 30, research and buckets. And after you've done that, I want you to just flip through your notebook and double check pages 20 through 29 to make sure that they are complete. Okay, I have not checked, I believe, 22 through 29 for anybody. So I'll start doing that when I return to school, and I'll return on Monday. So for now, okay, take a little bit of time to do that. I'd say about 3 to 5 minutes. You can pause it and just make sure that you get that done now. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and then continue once you are ready to move forward. All right, so hopefully you are you completed that. You've titled page 30 and reviewed pages 22 through 29. Our objective today and tomorrow is to develop a proper thesis statement. We're going to take a little bit of a break away from our Latin America DBQ, focus on something that maybe is a little bit more engaging, a little bit more entertaining. So we'll get into that here today. And then your homework is to complete page 30, research and buckets. All right, let's look at review. So if we talk about last class, we finished document C analysis, and then we moved on and you worked with those around you on document F and document F analysis. Hopefully you completed those. Again, look at those now and make sure that you've done that. Make sure that you're confident in what you are doing with these pages and the analysis sheets, because on Monday you're going to get document B and you're going to have to analyze it and go through that entire process, the close reading process, and we're going to give you a quiz, okay, to help me establish who truly has mastered the close reading and document analysis skills based on that. So just make sure that you are ready for that, and again, that will be Monday is that assessment. All right, here we go, y'all. Page 30, research and buckets. The first thing I need you to do is, hopefully you're on page 30, draw an equator across your page and label the northern hemisphere of your page research and the southern hemisphere of your page buckets. And I will model that for you. I'm gonna go over here to my digital notebook, and I'm going to go ahead and just real simple, I'm gonna draw. All right, I'm gonna draw something here. Draw just across the page. All right, draw across my page, just like that, right? That's what all you need to do. And label the northern hemisphere. I'm gonna type it in so it's a little bit neater for me. Research. And the southern hemisphere, y'all, buckets. All right, please do that now. Go ahead and pause the video just for a second. Complete that, and then press play when you're ready to move forward. All right, hopefully you are ready to move forward. Next thing I need you to do is take a look at these questions. Again, we're just picking something for fun today. Okay, we're having a little fun, I hope, maybe. All right, so I'm gonna pick the question, who's the greatest basketball player of all time, as my example question. All right, which means now I guess you can still pick that one if you want, because you may disagree with me, okay? All right, or you could pick any of these other ones. Who's the greatest musical artist, greatest shoe, album, what's better, band or orchestra, your all-time favorite teacher, of course, outside of Mr. George, what is the best game console, the best color. Just choose a question of your choice that is answerable, and you're able to provide 3 supporting reasons. Okay, it could be the greatest video game of all time, greatest anime, series, greatest toy, whatever you decide, all right? But once you decide, I want you to go ahead and write that down in the northern hemisphere on page 30. I'll go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna go ahead and type it in here. research. I'm gonna put it right next to it. Who is the greatest basketball player of all time? All right, not currently, not active basketball players, but that would be a good one too, because there's a lot of debate. ESPN just came out with all their info on that and who they think is who's the greatest currently, right? Their rankings. All right, nonetheless, go ahead and write your question down now. Feel free to pause the video and then play it when you are ready to move forward. All right, here we go. So, next thing I need you to do is now, you can't just, you may feel you can answer that question right now just based on your gut. That's not actually what historians do. They don't answer questions or ask research questions based on things they already think they know without researching and looking it up. So what I want you to do is go ahead and research that question now, okay? So if I'm gonna research that, if I'm gonna do that myself, oh, look, there it is already, right? I'm gonna go to ESPN right away. I'm gonna look and see who they say, who the ranking the top 74 NBA players of all time. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at this info, see what they say. I go see number 74 to 41. I go see and just look at all the different details of who they say, right? Some people maybe y'all never heard of. All right, but here's the deal. I'm gonna go straight to the top, see what they say here. They say Shaq's 10. All right. Wow. Oh, controversial here, I think, right? Kobe's 9. A lot of people put Kobe like Kobe or LeBron or Jordan. That's what everybody says, right? They put him at 9. Ooh, Tim Duncan at 8. Big fundamental. All right. Larry Bird, 7. Is legit. Wilt Chamberlain. Magic Johnson. Bill Russell. Kareem. Who do y'all think he's good? Who do you think second and first, y'all? They put LeBron second and then Jordan first, y'all. All right? But here's the deal. Here's what I need you to do. You're going to research whatever question you picked, right? Research that question, and you're going to fill this area here with information. All right? So I could put something along the lines of ESPN and say ranked LeBron second and LeBron second and Jordan first, right? I could go through and see what then somebody else says and fill this area with information. I want y'all to go ahead and do that now. Take the next 15 minutes and just research your question that you asked and just write a bunch of information, even if it goes against what you feel or want to say. Because you want to think and you want to answer these questions, not using your emotions and what you think, but based on facts and data and information. So go ahead, pause the video, take about 15 minutes to do that, and then come back and then press play in about 15 minutes to continue the video, okay? All right, so hopefully you finished your research. Took about 15 minutes. You can take longer, maybe it's quicker for you. All right, but here we go, let's continue. Now, I want you to draw 3 buckets. All right, 3 buckets on the bottom here of this page in the Southern Hemisphere. I'll do that as well for you. This is just like the buckets on page 23. All right, so draw the buckets, make a little area to label them. Go ahead and do that now. Feel free to pause the video if you need to. And the next thing you're going to do, based on that information, if you go up and look at the Northern Hemisphere on this page, on page 30, okay, I want you to now narrow it down and provide 3 reasons that support your answer. All right, for me, y'all, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan, y'all. You know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or not. I'm gonna say Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna provide just 3 reasons, 3 sample reasons. All right, so I'm gonna say 6 championships, right? And that can't be my only reason because there's some people with more than 6, but nonetheless, 6 championships. Then I'm going to say made his teammates better. All right. And lastly, I'm going to say he never lost in the finals. Those are going to be my 3 reasons. All right. So go ahead right now, take as long as you need to, 5 to 10 minutes, and narrow it down and come up with 3 specific reasons to support your claim or answer. Okay, go ahead and do that now. Feel free to pause the video. All right, so hopefully you are done. You have your research in the Northern Hemisphere. You've got your buckets labeled, drawn, and labeled in the Southern Hemisphere. Okay, now, okay, again, make sure those reasons, 1 per bucket, and they should support your claim or answer to the research question that you picked. All right, that's a quick review. That's what we did, y'all. That's today. Today is done. You picked the question, you completed research in the top part of the page, and then you developed or you identified the answer to your question and wrote down 3 supporting details, 3 supporting reasons, 1 per bucket. All right. I hope you all have had a great day, and I will see you Monday, but I also will have a video set up for you for tomorrow's lesson as well. If you want to, you can go ahead and move ahead to that. If you have time, you can work on your extra credit extension for Latin America. But just go ahead and continue if you can, and I'll see you on Monday.